Just text, I know it's a toss. Oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you.
We're gonna start with a bare face, and I have not done a full face of makeup since my maternity photos, and that was back in October of 2021. I've done full face of makeup, and I've just put like bronzer on my eyelids and called it a day, but I have not done any eyeshadow looks since I've had my daughter, and it's been 18 months. So we're gonna do a soft glam makeup tutorial if you didn't already hear that in the beginning. So what I'm gonna do is bring you guys closer to me so you guys can see what I'm doing. And to do this look, we are going to try the new Juvia's Place coffee shop palette. And I just feel like YouTube these days, there's just no more makeup tutorials for beginners. Everybody's doing lifestyle vlogs, which is nothing wrong with that, but it's just really hard to find makeup tutorials. So I'm really excited to try this. So yeah, let's just look at these colors. Hopefully you guys can see. My lights are really bright, so you probably can't see it. There we go. So there we go. So these browns are looking purple on camera, but they're brown. Everything is like light tone browns, dark tone browns, and there's a few shimmery colors, and it's just bomb. There is no black in here, but there is a really dark brown. So this is another one of those palettes that you can take out of town when you're traveling, and it's all you need, especially if soft glam is your go-to, which is usually my go-to. Even though I like colored looks, soft glam is more my thing. So let's just see if I even remember how to apply eyeshadow, y'all, because it's been a long time. So I'm gonna bring y'all closer, but let me clip my hair. I'm trying to think, which eye is my problem eye? Okay, so this is my problem eye. If you're an OG subscriber, you know this eye I have a hooded lid, and this eye is less hooded, like way less hooded than this eye. So this is my problem eye. So I'm gonna do my good eye first, because I have to model my problem eye after the good eye. If you do makeup, you already know how that is. So sorry about the break of videos, y'all. My skin was going through it. I had tried some new skincare products, which I was so excited about. And let's just say I chemically burned my skin using too many AHA, BHAs. And then I was also using this niacinamide toner, which has more than niacinamide in it. And apparently something, I guess, all through the combination of those things just destroyed my skin. I was walking around looking like a crunch bar, and I was like, I can't do any makeup videos because applying makeup to my skin was irritating it. And yeah, that's a whole nother video. We're gonna do a whole nother video on that. So anyway, we're gonna be using the Juvia's Place palette. I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and bring you guys closer. This isn't a skincare video, and my eyebrows are doing their own thing. They are long distance cousins. They are not twins. They're like unrelated cousins at this point. If you're an OG subscriber, you already know one of my eyebrows is higher than the other. My OG subscribers know, like, this is nothing new. This is a daily struggle for me, but there are some things that I can do to make them look more even. But this shininess that we got going on my face is making it look really bad, but it's fine. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is prime our eyelids. And I also do not buy eyelid primer anymore. I just use good old concealer. It works just as good for me, in my opinion. So we're going to start with the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is in the shade 34.5. And if you're doing colorful eyeshadow looks, you want to get a concealer that is white. But if you're just doing something like a soft glam look or just regular basic everyday eyeshadow looks, you don't need to go with a super white concealer. Just something a little bit lighter than your skin, but not too much lighter. So I'm going to apply this. Let me make sure I can see what time. Maybe I need to be shooting in manual mode. Didn't I say I was doing this eye first? Oh my god. Oh well. It's too late now. And we're just going to blend this out. Hopefully I can make this tutorial not too long. So if you're following along, just like I said, grab a concealer that is a little bit lighter than your skin, but not too much lighter. So you can see it's a little bit lighter, but it's not doing the most. And we're just gonna pat it in. And you really only need like 3-4 eyeshadows for soft glam. And if you're really trying to do a basic look, you really only need 2. So once that's blended and you don't see any creases in on your lid, then you want to set it with, and I'm setting mine with the Laura Mercier powder. This is the translucent. My lights are so bright, I don't even know why I'm showing y'all products. And I got my fan on high and it is blowing makeup everywhere, but it's fine. We don't want to get hot in here. With these lights being on, it gets hot fast. All right, so we're gonna start with our first shade. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because I haven't done this in so long. So for your first shade, you want to go in with like I don't even know what you call it. Like it's like a transition shade, but it's not a transition shade. I'm gonna go in with this color here. So if you're following along, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. It's like a light brown. We're going to put this like up here in this area, and we're just gonna like, since we don't need this color to pop that much, you can just like buff it on. See how we're just like buffing it on? This is all you need to do. And as you get used to doing makeup looks, this will make more sense. But you just want to just go in circular motions and just buffing it on, because we don't need this color to be super pigmented. One thing I've learned when doing eyeshadows, if you want the color to pop, you want to just dab it on and then blend it out. But if you don't need that big of a color payoff, just blend it on. So that's what we're doing. And I'm slowly going over my whole eye, if you can tell, like an upside down U shape. So the next shade we're going to go in with is our dark shade, and I'm going to use the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to go in with this chocolate shade down here. It's the second over from the left if you're using this palette. Now this is a dark shade, so you want to be careful with dark shades. You kind of just want to tap them on lightly. So that's what I'm going to do, just like tap. Can you guys see the color? Like it's starting to show up. So we're just gonna tap it on the outer corner. Ooh, you see that color payoff? It's coming through. And we're just gonna make like a greater than sign. No, a less than sign. Kind of like a V shape is basically the motions that I'm doing in a patting motion. Okay, I accidentally took that a little too high, but it's okay, we can fix that. So you're just patting it on and then you're gonna blend it. Just be careful blending, because you don't want to take it where you don't want it to go. Like for me, for example, it went up a little too high, but we can blend that out in just 1 second. So I'm going to go in with a clean makeup brush and blend this out up here real quick. We can fix what we just did. So make sure you always have like a clean blending brush for when things like that happen, so you can just blend it away. You see how it took away that intensity that we seen up there? So, all right. So we got our dark shadow on. We're gonna come back to this in a second, but now we're gonna go in with our light shade, which is the highlight of this tutorial in my opinion. So that we're gonna go in with this shade here. If you guys can see, I know my lights are really bright, but it's this top right shade. It's like a nude color, and we're going to take a flat eyeshadow brush for this, because you want to be able to pack it on. So you want to always use a flat shadow brush for shimmers or for shades that you're packing on. So use a flat brush. And we picked up a lot, like I don't know if y'all can see that, we picked up a lot. So we're just going to smooth it on. See? And this isn't a cut crease or anything, but if it was, you would want to cut your crease at this step. But this isn't a cut crease or anything. This is just gonna be a simple soft glam look, so we're not doing all that. We're just gonna smooth it on. And it's okay to like have a dragging motion with this, because you're packing the shade on for color payoff, if that makes sense. Okay, see how we got that shade on? Like, it's just really simple and easy. Like, this is gonna be the simplest, easiest soft glam tutorial you've ever seen. So now we're gonna go back in with that brown, the dark brown shade, the chocolate shade, and we're gonna still focus on the outer corner, but we're gonna come in just a little bit to blend over that light shade. And it should be a seamless blend by the time you're done with it. I hope you guys can see, like, it's starting to blend together. If you want here, you could also go in with another shade in between those two, but I'm just trying to keep this as simple as possible for beginners. Now there's this orangey brown up here that I want to go in with. I don't know why I want to do it, but like it's calling my name. I'm just trying to see, like, what would I do with this shade if I grab this shade? Let me just see something. Once you've blended the two shades together, you can go back in and pack in some more of the lighter shade just to make sure you're not losing it. Doing eyeshadow is basically just doing the same thing over and over again, honestly, until you get it to look how you want it to look. And only you will know when you're done. Like, it just depends on what you're going for. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this eye. I'm gonna go back in with that very first brush that I used with that light brown shade and just do some outer blending, like out here. Like, make sure you don't touch the white part that you did, or the light color part. And if you do, you could just go back in with more of that shade. So that's literally all I'm going to do on that eye. I'm going to smoke out the lash line a little bit with this really dark brown. It's the same dark brown that we used. We're just going to smoke it out a little bit. I don't really have the right brush, y'all, to do this, but I do have a pointed brush that I'm going to use, I guess, to kind of like smoke it out down here. See, it looks black, but it's not. Let me just experiment really quick. Now, you don't have to do this. This is me just experimenting. If it looks good, then you can do it. But if it don't do it. All right, so basically the next thing to do would be to apply your false lashes. If that is something you do, honestly, eyeshadow looks just don't look good unless you apply false eyelashes. So if you're not somebody who apply false eyelashes, obviously you'll look fine with just mascara. But for me, if I'm doing an eyeshadow look like this, I need lashes. So I'm gonna put on lashes. And I honestly have not worn lashes. I don't even know the last time I wore lashes. Okay, I'm going to use some lashes I used before because I don't want to mess these up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put on my lashes and I'll be back. All right, y'all. So we are done with the eyes as of right now. Like, the rest, what I'll be doing next is the rest of my face, like with foundation, concealer, all of that kind of stuff. And that's going to be in a different video. So what I'm gonna do is apply my foundation and stuff for my other video and come back and show you guys the finished look. But these are the eyes. I hope you guys can see them. Ignore my lashes. Like, I need to go get some more natural looking lashes, because natural looking lashes would look so much better with this look, because these lashes are overtaking the look. But this is all I have. So if you know any natural looking lashes that you can buy from Ulta or Sephora, somebody let me know, because these are doing the most. And I'm kind of at a place in my life now where I don't even like lashes like this anymore. And I'm just looking like, how did I love these before? I don't know why I love these before, because these are really doing the most. And I'm not a doing the most type of girl anymore. So yeah, let me go ahead and do the rest of my face and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, we are back. So we are pretty much done with doing like everything else with our face. All I gotta do is highlighter and like my lips, but that's all in the other video. So I'm just coming back on here to do the rest of the eyes that we're doing for this soft glam look. So I really don't think I have any other brushes, but it's fine because I'm done with this look anyway. So we're gonna go back into the palette and we're gonna do the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, we're gonna go in with this little orangey brown up here. Ooh. Now honestly, this would work best with a smaller brush, but I don't have one. All right, so now we're gonna go back in with that really skinny brush. If you have more than one brush, then this would be better. But we're going to go back into that like almost dark, like black shade, but it's not black. It's this little shade here. We're gonna go in with that, and we're gonna stay very close to our lash line and smoke this out. So I'm gonna come in close so y'all can see, and we're just gonna literally stay right on our lashes. And we don't want to, we're not bringing it all the way in. We don't want to do that. And we're going to smoke it out some more, so just give it a minute. And we're going to do the same on the other eye. See how you can see that? Like, it looked like we got black eye right now, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going to fix that. And now how you see how you can see like the dark and then the brown under it. That's what we want. And we're done adding any more black. So now we're just gonna take that same brush that we used first, the brush with the brown that's on it, and we're just gonna blend out so it's not so harsh. Ooh, I just stuck myself in the eye. See how we're just blending it so it's not like bam, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna go in with a little inner corner highlight. I wasn't gonna do that, but I really want to like showcase some of the shimmery shades in this palette. There's so many good ones. Which one are we gonna use? We're gonna use this Pretty Gold down here in the bottom right corner, but I don't really have any more brushes. All right, you guys, so this is the finished soft glam makeup look. So let's just get into it. Let's just like, this came out so bomb, and I'm telling you, if you're a beginner and you followed along with everything that I showed you using this Juvia's Place, what, it's upside down, using Juvia's Place, the coffee shop palette, y'all, this is a beautiful palette, and I've only used like what, 4 shades for this look. So I'm telling you, if you follow along with what I did, you will be able to get the same look. It's so easy, it's so simple. All right, y'all, so yeah, this was a really easy beginner soft glam makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you could follow along easily. It's so easy to do, and I'm telling you, you can wear this look for date night, for brunch, for pretty much anything, because it's okay to be extra sometimes. Like I said, the only thing that I wish I had was some more natural looking lashes so they wouldn't be, you know, doing so much. But other than that, the look came out bomb. I love it. I have to remember this look next time I have something to do. But everything I use in this video will be linked down below in the description bar. And if you like this video, I hope that you would subscribe. And if you are an OG subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade. It is JERIKASYNCERE on all platforms. And that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.